How are we doing, Carl? Welcome, buddy. Carl, can you just let me know if my sound is okay, please? Yeah, Force One could be coming in April. I hadn't heard anything about it, Carl. Hopefully it's before the 25th because I'm heading back to Spain on the 25th. If you are just joining us, guys, welcome to Airport Live TV. I'm Adam James, your host on these lives. We're live from Shannon Airport today, something a little bit different for us. We've got the two transatlantic flights coming up, one to JFK, one to, is it Boston or Chicago? I can't actually remember. We've got an emergency landing coming in. Let me check. I think we could possibly have an emergency landing on its way in. Got a lot of activity here. We do indeed. We've got an emergency coming in. It was heading from Frankfurt to JFK. This Delta Airlines Boeing 767 is diverting to us here at Shannon. DL107 is diverted flight from Frankfurt, supposedly going to JFK. It is now diverting here into Shannon. We have four of the fire service vehicles on standby here. I'm not sure exactly what the issue is. How are we doing, Sean? All looks okay with the landing gear. She's down safely. No obvious damage on this Boeing 767. But we do have the emergency services in attendance. How are we doing, Eve? I'm not sure. Don't forget, guys, you may need to adjust your settings if you click the little cog symbol. If you're on mobile, you may need to adjust your settings to get HD quality. It'll all depend on what your standard settings are. But there we go, DL107, about Boeing 767 operated by Delta, diverting on its way over to JFK from Frankfurt. It has touched down safely here at Shannon. It is being closely followed by the emergency services, but she came down safely. No obvious signs of any damage, so possibly a medical emergency on board. However, given the fact that the emergency services were on standby, it does suggest that they've possibly been flagged with a technical fault. So once again, welcome to Airports Live TV with me, Adam James. We're coming to you live from Shannon. We're here tomorrow as well as Saturday morning. And then Sunday we're back in Dublin. For those of you that don't already know, I have got the date for me heading back over to Spain. Our home base is changing to Malaga from, well, I'm travelling on the 25th of April, so from the 26th. Our home base will be Malaga, covering all of the Spanish airports. And of course, we will still be making regular trips backwards and forwards to Dublin, as well as the rest of the world. This stream is brought to you in partnership and kindly sponsored by WTFIPTV.com, the home for all of your TV needs, all your live channels, all your live sports, huge movie selection, video on demand, as well as all of your pay-per-view events. Head over to them, use code WTF30 at checkout, and you'll get a 12-month premium subscription for just €49. Whilst we're speaking about sponsors and partners, we are partnered with Booking.com, so check them out at airportslivetv.com and use their links and the banners on there. It helps us out massively. We've also got a new partnership with Love Holidays. Got some exclusive offers coming from them over the next week or so. And also on airportslivetv.com you will find our travel blog along with our community forum where you can all get involved, interact with each other, share your travel and aviation photos and all the other travel goodness. We're going to be with you for the next hour and a half. Like I say, we do have the 2 transatlantic flights to leave us here We've got a couple of arrivals as well. Traffic is slow here at Shannon, but I do want to reiterate, like I said on this morning's stream, Dublin Airport Authority need to take note. The Shannon Airport Authority have built a raised viewing platform here at the spotting area because they're putting new fencing up and it's going to obstruct the view. So they've actually built a raised platform for enthusiasts to come and spot from, which is great stuff. We need it as a community. We need to be encouraging people into aviation in general, and this is the way forward. The DAA, take note. There is that Delta diverting in from Frankfurt on its way to JFK. It's just taxiing on to stand now. Maybe a sick passenger, possibly Sean. It is a slightly unusual response, so if it's a diversion due to an unwell passenger, it's an unusual response to have had 4 of the emergency services waiting on standby and effectively taxiing it back to stand. Yeah, it's the first time I've been to Shannon, but I talked to somebody earlier, one of the guys in the park field. He was saying Shannon Airport Authority put it in, because that's the new fence that's just behind that one. It's been brought all the way round.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's going to obstruct the view. So they
You're
built this
faithful
over.
now, because I was only out here last week, and this wasn't here, the boat train, you know. Was that an emergency landing there?
Yeah, it was diverting him from, it left Frankfurt heading to JFK.
Yeah. It was due over the Atlantic?
Yeah, it was literally on a straight diversion. It, just before it got to the Atlantic, it's diverted here, but not sure.
Did it say what?
No.
And I see the bird, is that there's been a couple of diversions here now in the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, there was a few last night apparently because of the drone.
The drone at Dublin, yeah. There's very little traffic though coming through, isn't there?
Yeah, that is the only problem with it. That's why I usually stream from Dublin.
Oh, you must be terrific there, is it?
In terms of volume of traffic, yes.
Yeah.
But in terms of the way Dublin Airport Authority look after enthusiasts, no. Like, they don't really want us.
It's a shame.
It is.
Because it's like all those things, you know, that
How are we doing, Bruce?
sorry, interrupt.
No, it's fine.
But it's like all these things. As long as I'm coming out, you know, I worked here for many years. But I still attracted once a week. I come out. Just by chance I might see something, you know. But it's a pity, and the enthusiasts who get here every so often, you know.
That's the thing, like.
It's a pity, but at least I put this thing, you know.
Yeah, this to me is perfect. I was only saying, like, it would be so nice if we had something like this at Dublin. Like the new runway at Dublin, the North runway. There is no. They've built, part of the planning commission was they had to put a spotting area in, but they put it on the main road, and just next to it is one of the biggest factories. So you get all the lorries coming past.
Yeah.
And that's great if you just want to sit in your car and watch, but there's a lot of enthusiasts, photographers,
I just come out now to watch. It's great to pull in there, you know.
Yeah.
But I can imagine, like, if you'd love to see, be able to save things, you know, and look at them, you know. Is that one ready to take?
Yeah, that one's ready to go now.
Oh. What is she now?
How are we doing, Debs?
Did you want the gear?
This is my job, so.
Is it your job?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, very good. Nice job to have, actually. And you do all the airports, do you?
Yeah, it's something I enjoy. And I'm fortunate enough that I'm able to do it as a job. So I just travel around the world, and
Where?
I think that's one coming in as well. Mm.
What did you just record them?
Thought there was one coming in. Oh, there it is. It's down. I'm all good, thank you, Deb. How are you? How's little man? How is Captain Shane? It appears to be. We do have a departure, but I'm going to go back to that Delta diversion. There appears to be an ambulance on scene now. There is an ambulance there. So it is appearing like it was possibly a medical emergency on board. Thoughts with everybody concerned. Hopefully it's a good, positive outcome. Sorry, what did you ask me?
I'm sorry, no, I'm interfering.
No, it's fine.
Oh, so you go over now with the engine.
Yeah, there's an ambulance just to the left at the front.
The left, is it?
Yeah, if you look to the left, just where that Ryanair's coming through,
Yeah,
you can just see the blue light. That's an ambulance.
Oh, very good, very good. Which Delta Airlines, is it?
Yeah, it was a Delta coming in from well, it was meant to be going to JFK, but it left
I
Frankfurt.
was up there only about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah?
Just drove up around by that area, you know? And do you video on this then?
Yeah, it's live streaming to YouTube at the moment.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
But then all of them are published as, every live is published as a video after, so that people
Yeah,
can catch it
I've
when they're
seen
down
that.
from
It's terrific.
Yeah,
I
it's
actually
good.
look it up every night. I see landing, square landings.
Yeah.
And it's terrific, you know? It really is now, you know, the different aircraft, it's the landings and takeoff.
But it's a shame that Shannon hasn't got more traffic.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh, there's the little thing.
yeah, that was the one that's just come in. Looks like a...
Not an airport, you know?
The US Air Force left about an hour ago.
Did it, yeah? What was she, transport?
Yeah.
Yeah, they come in there very
Just before I did a live this morning, and just before I ended my live it departed.
Did you get it, you did?
Yeah.
She's an unusual one.
She is.
I've never seen one like her before.
It's not on flight radar though, so I can't actually see what it is.
She was a transport plane, but she's a
Yeah.
one. Yeah, she's pretty good for it. Actually, there's more traffic here now at Heathrow than there was for the past couple of Fridays and everything.
Is there?
Oh yeah, I was here for an hour and a half. I just took off. There was nothing. I think there was one Ryanair coming in, maybe a couple of small things, you know, but none of the big stuff was there, you know.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything big today. That 767 wasn't scheduled. It's here. I suppose it's a bonus for us, but obviously it's not great for the passenger or whatever's happened on board.
She wasn't coming back to the right, so there she's off taking off now. This one.
Guys, I'm struggling with flight radar at the moment.
Are you again?
I'm not getting any aircraft information.
Haven't you, no? And you need that really, don't you? She's nice.
You're not in shot, it's fine. I'm above you. No, I was above you. There we go, she's up, and away, guys.
You go on YouTube now, huh?
Yeah.
Great. You travel around now from this is on the airport.
Yeah, I live in Kildare.
What do you?
Um,
The son living in Kildare. Lives there near what's the other town? Oh, Jesus. Oh yes, not Kildare. You go through Ratang and you go on into the next big village.
Five.
No, you're going north.
The opposite way.
Go north. Ratang and what's the next one? It's about 6 miles to Ratang. So,
I'm not sure. I'm in Nace, so.
oh yeah, we've not too far from here. Johnstown, you know Johnstown?
I know Johnstown.
Yeah, it's a little back from that. It's the next, you said, big town back from that, you know? Going southward, you know?
Yeah.
You live about halfway between Johnstown and that.
I know, Debs. I'm enjoying it up here, I'll be honest. The hotel is beautiful as well, Debs. So a big shout out to them. I'm saying, I don't know how you pronounce it. I don't know if it's Tracy's or Tracy's Oakwood Hotel. But it's a lovely, lovely hotel. Really friendly staff. Nice modern rooms. The whole hotel is modern. The food last night was very nice as well in the restaurant. They even had the darts on for me. What more could I want?
You're linked about now.
Oh.
You out already. How long? I don't know.
Here we go, we've got this Ryanair Boeing 737 on departure now, guys. Again, I'm not getting any information. I'm not sure. This could possibly be the training flight that has been here all day. No, you're fine. Beautiful sight there of that Boeing 737. They'll just track it on its way round. There is a training flight here today.
Come along there now like that. Yeah, I see them every so often flying away here, you know. I just say they don't get the traffic here, you know.
No,
It's a pity,
it is.
you know.
How we doing, Webbo?
Another one gets ready to come out.
Unfortunately, guys, flight radar is massively glitchy for me today.
Is it?
So I've got no information on these flights.
And there's usually some lads there now that have all the gear, you know?
Yeah.
They really choose the lights to help you, you know? Then you're Lingus now.
It is Aer Lingus, yeah.
She's done banter back. Better be okay, don't you?
It's a lot nicer.
Well, the project just enjoying.
Apparently, it's the first time I've ever been here, but I was speaking to one of the farmers and he says Shannon Airport have put it in, so.
It wasn't here 2 weeks ago.
Mick, I think the Ryanair flight that's just gone is a training flight. It's been here in and out all day. There she is, up, and away. It is a little bit frustrating that I can't get flight radar, and I do apologise to everybody who's watching, but it is what it is right now. I believe this could be that Ryanair training flight on its way back. If it is, I wouldn't be surprised to see it touch down and go straight back up. She is indeed on her way back up, no flaps out. Flight radar's no help. I know, Bruce. Yeah, it looks like it's on final. That was the JFK flight, the Aer Lingus. Thank you, Mick. Greatly appreciated. In the shop. Dev, how dare you go shopping when Airports Live TV are active? There is that diverted Boeing 767 on its way over to JFK. Left Frankfurt and unfortunately has diverted in to Shannon. Looks like it's a medical emergency on board, not in fact a technical issue. You did indeed, Debs. Welcome.
Sorry.
Nothing doing on the ground, only visible whenever. I know, Mick. I'm just downloading a different app just to see if I can get anything coming through on that. This is riddled with ads, though.
No, be there for me.
I can't cope with that, Adam.
You have to jump fuel now, that's saying that.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, she must have done.
Because there was one there last week, and she was 4 hours outside over the Atlantic waiting to come in. There's a transport fan, and she was too heavy in fuel, so she spent 4 hours over the Atlantic in the holding taxi before she came in. She was too heavy to land.
I'm not sure, Dev. I can't. It's on an air bridge, so quite possibly.
I love you, Lydia. All the best.
Yeah, take care. Yeah, I'm not sure, Devs. It's on an air bridge. It might not have been a medical emergency. It could have been a disruption on board. It could have been anything. It was escorted in by 4 of the fire service, and I believe there could even be police at the flight now. I'm not sure. I think this is the Ryanair training flight back. It is indeed.
You Google that Clear FM.
Clear FM.
Yeah. They usually have all that any emergency landings here.
Perfect. Thank you.
Google it up.
What a lovely chap that man was. So friendly, used to work at the airport. It's always nice to have a chat with people when you're out and about. No cows here though. We get cows at Dublin and there's no cows today. Did you see my video? Which video? The one of me throwing my phone down the hill. Is that the one you mean? We'll just see if Flight Radar's working on this phone. Okay, we've got it on this phone, so we'll use the other phone first. Bear with me. Once again, welcome as always to Air Force Live TV. I'm Adam James, I'm your host. If it is your first time here, do consider hitting that subscribe button, and as well as that, please leave us a thumbs up on today's live. It's greatly appreciated. It costs you nothing, but it helps us significantly. We're live with you at least 6 days a week. We'll be 7 lives this week, or 7 days live. There'll be more than 7 individual lives. We're in Shannon again tomorrow and Saturday morning as well. And then Sunday we're live from Dublin again. For those of you that did miss it earlier, we are heading back to Spain on the 25th of April. Changing home base. We will no longer be based from Dublin Airport, we'll be based from Malaga, covering all of the Spanish airports on a regular basis, mixing it up each and every day. And of course we will still be doing our overseas specials each and every month. We are the home of fun, friendly live aviation. We have a great community here. We came over from TikTok with over 40,000 followers. Built that up very, very quickly, mainly down to the fact that we are such a friendly and fun community. We love aviation here, but we also love having a bit of a chat, a bit of a laugh. You'll hear me going off on a tangent from time to time, rambling about whatever's happened during the day. We do go off topic quite often here at Air Force Live TV, but that's what we're all about. Now, I made a video last night on TikTok, bit of promoting for Air Force Live. I haven't seen it, Debs. I will have a look. Here we go. We've got that Ryanair training flight on its way back in. RYR9T, your flight number. It's a Boeing 737. It has been active since before we arrived this morning. I got here about, I don't know, about 20 past 10, I guess. Yes, Debs, at 20 past 10 in the morning. Air Force Live TV, we're active. And this training flight was already up. Hope you are all enjoying the new improved quality here at Airport Live TV. I have a month to make my protesting sign. Where are we at? Lost her. Don't forget, you may need to adjust your quality settings on YouTube. If you're watching on mobile, if you look on your screen, you'll see a little cog symbol. Just press that, go down to quality. If you set it auto, depending on your network speed, it might be bringing you in at 360, 720. But if you click on that, go to advanced, I think it is, you can then select full HD so that you do get the full experience here. I must say, it is very, very kind of Ryanair to have done this for us today. They must have been watching, they must have known that we were coming to Shannon and we were going to have limited traffic here from Shannon, because it is unfortunately a very quiet airport. And it is such a shame because it is great for enthusiasts. It's a nice little airport as well. But they must have known we were going to be here. They were watching all week with me saying it, and they've decided to put on our own private air show. That was very, very kind of them. Like you read my mind, I literally thought, oh, 10. We didn't even get you that early in Lanzarote. I know. Be the same again tomorrow. I was saying earlier on, Debs, I am going to do a couple of earlier lives next week as well. It's ideal here because my hotel is literally 5 minutes from this location. Again, not sponsored, but a big, big shout out to Tracy's or Treacy's, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, Oakwood Hotel here near Shannon Airport. It's a beautiful hotel, good value as well. I think it's cost me €260 for 2 nights. Can't complain at that. Beautiful, beautiful room, nice restaurant, nice bar, and nice food as well. So do check them out if you need a hotel anywhere around Shannon Airport or Shannon itself, or even Limerick. It's only, what, 25, 30 kilometres from Limerick, and it is a great, great hotel. But it's ideal that I'm only 5 minutes from location. I want to do some early morning lives next week from Dublin. However, the problem I have there is it's an hour's drive from home without traffic. If I want to do a 10 o'clock start at Dublin, I've really got to be leaving at like 8 o'clock because of the traffic. So I don't know. We will do some, but I'm not sure how early we'll do. Maybe we'll do a really early morning, like 7 o'clock, then have a few hours break, and then do it again. We'll see. How we doing, Brendan? Welcome back. All good here. Hope you're well, my man. Do hit that thumbs up, please. Screen says Dublin, by the way, top left. What do you mean? Ah, I've used the wrong overlay. Right there. Thank you for that, Brendan. Let's get this landing and then we'll change it. But thank you for that, Brendan. There we go, there's that training flight back in. It will be going straight back up again. You can see there are no flaps activated. And there she is. Right, let's just quickly change that overlay before our next departure. There we go. Is that better, Brendan? How are we doing, Ali? Again, nothing on flight radar for this. I'm just going to give up with flight radar, I think. Although this is only a light aircraft. I will catch up with the comments in a minute, guys. Apologies for being a little bit slow on them today. Shannon ain't the busiest airport in the world. Then when the A380 comes to town, you can't get near the place. I know. Here we go, that's a training flight on its way back in yet again. If you're doing Dublin early, Keely's pub opens 9 AM, does a decent brekkie. We will try it. Make only time you catch Adam, this no difference if he's on flight. Listen at you. All good, Carl. How are you, bro? Is she staying down this time, or is she on her way straight back up? Getting plenty of hours in today, these trainee pilots. She's going straight back up. They're getting the hours in, but they're also making my arms ache from trying to get this shot. This is such a difficult shot to get, you know. You have to walk all the way around your tripod. That doesn't sound difficult, but you try doing it. I was actually watching a few different channels over the last couple of days, and it did make me question myself. Because I've noticed a lot of them, they focus on one shot and one type of shot, and that's it. So, like, for example, they position themselves here, and you'll get the landings until they get to about there, and then you'll get the departures till about there. But as soon as they go off the shot, that's it. They just pan back round. I don't know. Maybe that's what I should be doing instead of trying to focus on getting a full shot. But I enjoy trying to get the shot. I know sometimes we don't get a perfect shot of it, but we always get the best we can. Annoyingly, this isn't showing on flight radar. It doesn't seem to be, but they're activating on flight radar on departure. How are we doing, Key and Aviation? How are we doing, Sarah Jane? Welcome from Down Under. Whereabouts Down Under are you? I know, Deb. Ryanair are calling them training flights. It's just because they don't want to openly admit that they're putting on a private air display for Airports Live TV. Here we go. We've got this Airbus A321neo. This is departing us, heading over to Boston, operated by Aer Lingus. It's leaving us 4 minutes early. Enjoy this one. There she is, up, up and away. Right, let's have a catch up. With a 321 Neo Carl. You know me, don't you? Kian, yeah, you're from TikTok, no? Yeah, I thought you were. Welcome, good to see you over here. Big up, Eric, how we doing, bro? Welcome to everybody who's joining us. The views have crept up significantly. If it's your first time here, welcome to Airports Live TV. My name's Adam James, I'm your host. We're live 6 days a week at a bare minimum from airports around the world. At the moment, our home base is Dublin. That changes on the 25th of April. We're heading back over to Spain. Our home base then will be Malaga, covering all of the Spanish airports on a daily basis. And of course, still heading off on our monthly travels around the world with a home of a fun-filled aviation live stream. Some great planes, a great community full of fun, friendly banter and chat. We chat about everything here. This is that training flight. It was coming down. It's doing a go around. Great underbelly shots there. I am loving this private air show from Ryanair. It's greatly appreciated. Even I can't do anything with that shot. There is that Boeing 767 that diverted in from Frankfurt on its way over to JFK. And it's thought you forgot me. We did not forget you. How can we forget you? Jet 2 must be doing a training or maintenance flight at 2, leaving at 2, then back at 2:19. Yeah, I noticed that, Brendan. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it is this aircraft here. There's a Delta Cargo here. And then we've got the Jet 2 there, so I'm assuming it is that aircraft. And a small one, TikTok. It takes time, Carl. We grew very quickly, admittedly, on TikTok. I think we hit. I think we grew to 30,000 in about 4 months. And then as we started to back away from TikTok a little bit, it slowed down. But like we hit 40,000 within 10 months. The only problem with TikTok, and I've said this before and I will say it again, the issue you will have with TikTok is if you start to grow and you don't want to do battles and you don't want to beg constantly for gifts, you will find that your stream gets restricted with views. We do chat about literally everything. Interestingly, our views plummeted just now. I'm not 100% sure why. I'm guessing we got pushed out a little bit. If you zoom is good, you'll be able to see the Jet 2's plane range. I don't know if you can see it from here. I'll have a look. GLSA. We'll have a look. There we go. Is indeed that aircraft. Like I said, I know I've said it earlier on a few times, but it is such a shame that the traffic is so low here. I actually love this location, and it's a shame that we don't have anything like this at Dublin. Why DAA don't support enthusiasts, I just do not understand. I want to show you the setup, but let me just zoom out. I'll take you off the tripod a minute. Just so that you can see what I'm talking about when I say that they've got the enthusiasts covered. Look, built this up from the car park. Nice big raised platform. What more can they do? Like, we don't get this, do we? Dublin. Nice viewing spot there. Right, let me get you back on the tripod now. Pick up my phone that I've just threw on the floor. Right. I was looking back on TikTok streams last night and couldn't believe the difference in quality. I know, Dad. If you, even as far as I haven't actually gone back through the old TikTok streams, but even if you go back a couple of weeks, even 3 weeks on the YouTube lives and look at the difference in quality between now and then, there is just no comparison. That's still one. Seems a bit spot for play spotting. Looks much calmer. Yeah. Shannon will be closing in the year. I don't know, Carl. The one thing that will always keep us going, I think, is the cargo hub. How we doing, Paul? And it'd be a shame if it did close. But yeah, something like this over at Dublin would just be perfect. And they've got the opportunity to do it. You know where I stream for the North Runway? The unofficial viewing spot that I've turned into a viewing spot and now everybody seems to go to on the North Runway. They've got the construction compound, which is directly behind where I park and where I stream from. There's actually a mound like this already there. All they've got to do is move the fence back by 10 feet. And we have got the perfect spot. But they just don't want to do it. Did you see the other drones? Yeah, I was just talking to somebody up here. There's a few flights actually diverted to here last night from Dublin because of the drone activity. Don't be notified about your TikTok lives. Carl, I'll be honest. I haven't been live on TikTok for, well, I can't even remember the last time. And if I did, it would have been just driving home from the airport or to the airport. I haven't been doing airport live simply because of the corruption within TikTok where they restrict my live because I'm not asking for gifts, and yet they're pushing 1,000 people to another live. It's just nonsense. Agreed. Look what Manchester, Frankfurt, and Amsterdam does for spotters. Dublin could do the same. Agreed, Mick. I think DAA are missing out massively. I think they've proven over the last 24 months that they have zero interest in attracting enthusiasts, zero interest in attracting new faces into aviation, and they are just purely focused on making money. And listen, I'm the first one. Everybody who knows me and knows me on these lives will know I am the first one to defend a business or an individual about making money. That is what we're all out to do, whether it be going to work, whether it be a paper round, whether it be a business. We're there to make money. But there are ways that DAA could quite easily, at very, very minimal cost to them, create a better atmosphere for enthusiasts, consult enthusiasts. They don't do any of this, and it is such a shame. Manchester with its visitor centre, Amsterdam Airport with its viewing balcony with the restaurant there as well, actually inside the airport. Missed you starting, Adam. Yeah, I can't remember how long we've been live. There's been an emergency landing here at Boeing 767, therefore diverted on its way over to JFK from Frankfurt. There's plenty of land to make similar situation. That's where you are now. Yeah, Deb, like I've said it before on live, and I've also said it in private to other people. You know, I chat to people at Dublin and at the airport and stuff. I would quite happily, if they did something like Manchester with a visitor centre where there's a cafe, there's toilets, there's a little museum. Don't even have to do with a museum, but if they had a cafe, toilets, and some parking and some proper viewing platforms, ideally with a roof on, just like some little bird huts or something, I'd quite happily pay to park there. Manchester, last time I went, this a good few years ago, was £4 to park for the day. Now, would I pay 120 quid a month because I go every day? No. But what they could do is do 4 quid a day or a month pass for, I don't know, 40 quid, 60 quid. I'd pay that to have somewhere that I can stream in all weathers. It is a little bit quiet now. Let me just see what else we've got. We've got a Delta heading over to JFK. The Jet 2 is due. And that's it for departures. So we've got, still to go, we have the Jet 2 training flight or a mechanical test flight. We're not sure what that is. The B746, so we've got 64 DL107 heading over to JFK, and then on arrivals we don't really have anything. So we've got 3 flights left, and we're going to probably run through until about 10 past 2, 20 past 2 maybe, and that is it. How are we doing, Val? All good. Let me just run down to the car and grab another drink. I'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. What should we leave you on? Leave you on that. Sorry guys, I had to run back down because my laptop was going to die. I did, Val. I'll post it as a video tonight. When you see that morning for about 2. The offers are a week today. We do also have a partnership with On the Beach now, and we've got some exclusive offers coming from them as well. Gotta go, some stuff to do before Captain Shane gets home. Catch you tomorrow. You two say hello to Shane for his Debs. Carl, there is an official spotting area for Dublin Airport. But yet again, it's all been done half-heartedly. They put a lay-by in and that is it. Why they haven't built a raised platform so that people can actually see above the road. Given the fact that Dublin has such bad weather as well throughout the year, they could have done so much more. They could have just built a covered raised platform for people. Wouldn't have cost them that much in the grand scheme of things. Like I say, there just doesn't seem to be in the Aer Lingus offers. We're not partnered with Aer Lingus, unfortunately. Whether that will come at any time, I don't know. Carlton's brilliant plane spotting. Yeah, it is. The Carlton is a great spot, especially if you want to go and have a nice meal. Sit up on the runway 28 terrace. You get a great view, but again, that hasn't been provided by DAA, and it, to be honest, it isn't really designed for enthusiasts. Like, it's great if you want to go and have a meal or have a couple of drinks and watch the planes. That's fine, but can you imagine their reaction if 20 spotters turned up and didn't want to buy anything and just wanted to sit on the balcony, which obviously you understand they wouldn't want that. I just think there could be something done to encourage us, or to encourage people into aviation again. We might actually see if we can do a stream from the Carlton one day. This isn't showing on flight radar. They don't seem to be coming active on flight radar until they're airborne. I'm doing a YouTube live stream from Dublin Airport soon. Let me know when you're doing it, Carl. Don't forget, guys, do check out airportsalivetv.com. You'll find our travel blog there. You'll find offers from our partners, along with the travel forum, where all you community members can just have a chat. It's completely free. If you do click on any of the links on that website, we will receive a small payment from our partners, so it is greatly appreciated. And don't forget, we do have some exclusive deals coming that are exclusive to us from some of our partners very, very soon. one is going to be up quickly. Also, once again, thank you to WTFIPTV.com for sponsoring this stream. We appreciate their support. Do check them out for all of your TV needs, all of the live channels from around the world, all the live sport, huge movie selection, video on demand, and of course all of your pay-per-view events. Use code WTF30 at checkout and you will receive a 12-month subscription for just €49. Spotters and enthusiasts can help airports. Yeah, so behind time. Yeah, Mick, there seems to be a huge reluctance from DAA. I don't even think it's a bit they're behind the times, in the sense of normally when somebody's behind times, it's that they haven't really clicked on. I think they understand, and it's just that they don't want enthusiasts. And that's not just coming from me. I speak to a lot of people down at Dublin, people that have worked at the airport all their lives, people in their 60s, 70s that have been going there spotting for decades. And they tell me the same as I think, which is that for as long as they can remember, there has been zero support and zero encouragement from DAA in terms of spotters. And it's sad. Even as far as when the North Runway was due to open, to not give people, they knew when that was opening, they knew what time the first flight was going to be, weeks in advance. And it was all left to the very last minute to announce it. That didn't make any sense. Yes, exactly, Paul. If you are watching, do give that thumbs up, please. Two seconds, guys.
Yeah. On live there, like I normally stream from Dublin. First time I've been to Shannon, and I couldn't believe it when I pulled up. But the timing could have been better, like the guys just wrapping up there this morning. But this is it. I googled best spot. Somebody said you need ladders. Ladders is great for taking a photo. You need more spot. When you're trying to tap, you're walking by your tripod now. Then I'm just looking at that screw picture, you know, them ladders that are like scaffolds that fold out. Like, I can just about do it, but then I got here and saw this. There's one of the ladders on the field. I always thought that. But I wasn't sure if it was or not. So, but yeah, I was just saying to everybody on there, like, DAA just don't seem to encourage enthusiasm. And it's sad. Like, it's nice to see, like, Manchester do it, Frankfurt, Amsterdam, Shannon. Should be encouraging aviation, especially with the youngsters into encouraging people to be interested again. But they're not. And yeah, I'll definitely be coming back. I'm here tomorrow and Saturday morning. Yeah. How do you pronounce the hotel? Is it Tracy or Tracy? Tracy. Oakwood. Tracy Oakwood. Yeah. Got the Circle K next to it. Yeah. You're staying there. I'll have to get back up when they've got the big stuff. Evening time, cargo movements generally. Yeah. Yeah, you have go out. No, it's Midland. Yeah. Back here again in first thing in the morning, left us in the state for the day. Yeah, definitely. But I'm not sure, like, sometimes you see the 747 yeah. Into the horse charters and stuff coming in from places like I was actually keeping out of them and just, even, like, I live in Kildare, but even if I just come down to the gate, I need to get to that. I know it's going to be difficult to get up here, so it'll be round. Yeah, but I thought, I saw the stream there. I was on the airport there for a while. I was looking at it, and our boss was saying, "I thought, is this finished or whatever?" And I go, "Yeah, guess what? I sent him a link to the live, you know." So, yeah. So it's, you know, no, it's a great spot. There's another in the terminal then as well. Okay, airside, you're trying to do the free areas and not much good for you unless you're flying out. But there's a museum, Aviation museum. Somebody was saying, have you got loads of model planes? Yeah, we're building another one now, landside, on the ground floor, so if you open 247, anyone come in, there's a collection. Find the collection. He's the largest collection of private model aircraft in the world. He's all the 747s up along. He's after donating all of the Air Force ones to the American department in its space in their space and CBT for it. He's every single Concorde. He's actually arranged, Concorde came out, he's arranged the models done in all popular. He never bought them, but he's Concorde in Concorde in, you know, all these different. So he wants to showcase all the 747s and everything downstairs. If you're going to 600, you probably be able to take the 600 model aircraft in that display in that space. They're fantastic. Like they're all proper. When's that open? Any ideas? Hopefully before the summer. Just procurement and trying to get the money like together, you know. Yeah. But, no, it is happening. It's been pushed. The airport has bought the models off him. So, who's the best person to email at the airport so that they can let me know when that's open? Because I'd love to come down and do something on stream for that. Yeah, it's great publicity for you. It is. Or for them, like, to have that on a live stream and also on the video, like, we've only just moved over to YouTube. We've got over 40,000 on TikTok.
and we've just moved over to YouTube. But I'd love to get something like that on there.
No, that would be
And I mean, it'd be great for me as well to be one of the first to have it on live. It worked well for both people. Like, I mean, I did email before I came, just to see the reception of it.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't get an email back.
Did you email her?
I actually went onto the website and I emailed the media team and just general customer queries. I didn't know really where to. But I thought it's always, I found it's always best to just let people know. Because then if there's an issue, there's one email about
Well,
support.
this side of the fence,
It makes no difference.
doesn't matter shit, you know. There's another opposite that taxi through there, the light that's flashing up there.
Yeah.
The taxi that comes out into the tower. Up on that area, there's another open gate. People blocking so there as well. Look, so again, there's nothing like this. There's looking through the gate. It's not really. It was like clear your ideal.
This is perfect.
Detachment and approach.
Yeah.
0624, doesn't matter.
What was that diversion? Do you know? That came in with an emergency response.
Delta, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. This is definitely like fair play to the airport for me.
When we were looking at it first, it was going to be much smaller, like, but just Google Images or Google Street View. See the kind of the bit of embankment in Dublin, but it was just more like a little river walk kind of on the side of the road. And
Yeah, the one that's on the old airport road on 28 is lethal.
Yeah.
As soon as it's rain, slightest bit of moisture in the air, trying to get down from it. It's not gradual, it's like that. Yeah. And it's only actually a path where people have trampled up. But trying to get down there because you literally step off into the main road. Yeah. You're not in the parking area, you're literally into the main road. Like, I'm up and down it every day, and even I, every now and again, I'm like, there's a lot of shit. Yeah. And then on the new runway, on the north runway, the official spotting area, which they had to have for the planning, they put stupidly on the main road. So you've got the parking area, then the road, then the runway. But it's right next door to Keelan's farm shop and their biggest warehouse. So all day you've just got lorries. Yeah. So you're below all the lorries. Whereas there's a road that runs directly parallel with that and loops around to 10R, which is a quiet road. DAA own everything now anyway. But they've got their construction house, and then they've got a fence between, like, a grass version of the road. But just the other side of the fence, there's a mound, probably about this height, maybe a bit longer, a bit deeper. They could have moved the fence back by 20 foot, and had, because even if you move back by 20 foot, there's still at least this field before you get to their compound. Yeah. But no. So now they're going to start complaining. Obviously, we all just park on the side of the rest of it, which will now turned off.
Well, like, even before with the days, like, packing area, that was always there, like, you here for a long time.
I looked on Google Maps and then went off to satellite view just to see what this was like. So I got this off of a really old post on Facebook, and I was thinking, it was like that 10 years ago, but is it still open now?
Yeah. Oh, totally open.
And then I can see it looks, it's good here, I like it. It's a great view as well, like you need to. Yeah. But, like,
nobody spots the new operate from.
No.
Yeah.
And it's been nice today because the Ryanair training flight's been in and out all day. So it has filled it a bit for me. I had an hour's break when I got the roll and stuff, but it has filled it.
Excellent. Yeah, let's see, today is Friday, isn't it? Yeah. It was yesterday, and it was actually went to the museum airside, but if we're down again, I can give them my details. Like,
yeah, definitely.
You know, when the gallery is open, and hopefully have it open for summer. There's nothing major construction like sitting in all units.
Yeah, but I'd love to
That's
see
great.
that. Like, you don't see that very often. Biggest display in the world.
That's the stuff. Yeah. And he's not on social media. That's his daughter. We meet a lot of pilots stop and chat, and he's been always chatting to pilots
Yeah.
and they're coming through and full rundown and all the history of the planes.
Yeah, I'd definitely love to see that the opening. And if one day I'm down here and you can get me to the airside out to see the museum,
Oh
that would
yeah,
be great.
yeah.
Like,
Right.
I know it's difficult and stuff, but
It's not. Look, I'm working in the engineering department, like, and the people in all kinds of like simple tasks and sport and then there you go, you know.
yeah, that'd be fantastic. If I give you an email address, or do you want to give me yours or whatever?
Keep in mind, yeah.
Fire away.
Joe, that's Baker.
Oh, well, you came on the way. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because the contractor that was doing the job, I met him on the apron there earlier on. And Jesus, there's a lad out there with all the gear and it was going streaming and like an accident. So I was there, I was looking at TikTok and it was bound to be a stream from something and I came across it and that was it.
Yeah, we've literally 2 weeks ago rebranded. We used to be called WTF Live Daily, but on TikTok it was fantastic because the WTF we went right. But I was getting a bit of an issue with like my partners, my friends, dealing with stuff. I knew what WTF meant, but then as we grew and I started to get brand deals and sponsorship, I switched on a little bit. I said, well, no, it means welcome to flying. But they didn't.
Yeah.
So they pushed me to change. But then, like, when we moved to YouTube, well, you need to be a lot more specific in the channel. Therefore, like, you just work.
Yeah.
Like, and it just so happens that the domain name is available. So it just works. But yeah, like, we travel all over the world. Like I said, the minute I live in Kilburn, I've got a house in Kilburn. So we're based out of Dublin. Then from end of April, I'm heading back over to Spain. Usually I spend 6 months in Spain, 6 months. So I'm heading back over 25th of April. So I'll be based in Malaga. So Malaga province. Because then I've got Malaga, Granada, Almeria. That every other day I can be at a different airport. Then obviously I've got Madrid, Barcelona, Alicante. But I'll still be travelling back and forth to Ireland. So as soon as you know when that's going to be open, I'll just make sure I'm back over here.
We're all possibly within 2 months, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry, Joe.Baker.
Joe.Baker at shannonairport.ie.
Yeah, so definitely, I'll drop you an email just as soon as I come offline, just so you've got it. But I'll just drop, whenever I'm coming up, I'll just drop you an email and
Oh yeah,
you can
you'd
let
like
me know if
come
there's
out
anything
here.
happening.
You don't need to, but like,
I mean, it's always
did
because every now and again there's something happening that you've got something going on.
you definitely didn't hear this from me, but
Just be careful, that's all. Right, I'm going to talk back on the live. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'll drop you an email after the stream. Big up, guys, I'm back. Did the Delta take off? The Delta is still here. I'm going back to old comments here, guys. I do apologise. I got talking. I was just talking to somebody from the airport. They came over and said hello. They knew we were streaming. So just talking to them. I think he's been at Shannon all day, Bruce. I am. I've been at Shannon all day. Bruce, I realise now you came on the live earlier and said hello Dublin. It's because I had the wrong overlay on. I apologise. How are we doing, Michael? Shannon's so quiet. 3 hours of free takers next 2 hours. Nice to see it all the same. It is quiet. We've had a training flight here all day though, Michael. So we've had a Ryanair doing the rounds. We've got at the moment, this is a diverted flight. Left Frankfurt, heading to JFK, diverted into Shannon. What else have we got? I'm currently training to be ground handling agent with Ryanair, so you might see me around the airport every so often. No way, Andrew. What, Dublin? I have to pick the kids up from school, maybe catch you later. See you later, Michael. Commentary is quiet. I wasn't anywhere near it. Can you hear me now? Any bus air and buses. You're back with us. I am. Just having a chat. It's great to actually interact with people from the airport. Like, this is what I was saying before about the difference in airports and difference in attitude towards enthusiasts, towards broadcasters like us. The reception that we get at every airport differs. But I've got to say, by far, Shannon is up there at the top right now. Like, I was just talking, and this embankment I'm on now was actually part of like the planning phase, not planning as in official planning department stuff, but like when they decided they had to put these new fencing up, which is because they've had issues with protesters getting onto airport grounds and stuff, not necessarily just here, but across the industry in general. They were aware of the fact that it was going to make viewing more difficult for enthusiasts, for photographers, for people doing videos and stuff. And they actually had the foresight to put this in. I think that's a great idea. And a fair play to them. The Jet 2 looks like it's getting ready. That was due out ages ago. So yeah, Shannon definitely up there. And I've just heard as well that there is actually a museum or a display in the airport. It is airside, so it's once you're through security, but it has the largest collection of model aircraft in the world. And they are within the near future. They are actually putting some of them on display um, before security, which will be open for everybody to go in and have a look at. All the 747 models and everything. Looking forward to that. I'm going to come down to the opening of that as well. And also, the gentleman I've just been speaking to, really nice guy. I won't say his name, so I don't know if he wants me to say it on live. But he's said next time I'm down here, if I let him know, he'll get me a temporary pass so that I can go through and have a look at the museum airside, which will be fantastic as well. Obviously, you guys will be coming with me on that. We'll be going live for the entire time. So looking forward to that. It's been a great visit down here. It's been a great day so far here at Shannon. This is the second of our lives today. I don't think there's a lot else happening here right now. I will have a quick look when I finish having this little chat and just see if there's anything ready for moving or not. But we will be coming to an end very shortly here at Shannon. We will be back here tomorrow and again on Saturday morning. We're going to do 2 lives tomorrow. We might even squeeze a 3rd live in either today or tomorrow for the evening flights, because we get the car. I've just been told you get the cargoes sometime between 5 and 6. Most of them being 767s. So that will be nice to see. I hope you've all enjoyed today's 2 lives. I've loved being here. I've loved having you with us. As always, this live is brought to you in conjunction with our partners. Thank you so much to our regular stream sponsor, WTF IPTV, the home for all of your IPTV needs, all your live channels, all your live sports, all your movies, your video on demand, and of course all of your pay-per-views. Use code WTF30 at checkout and you will receive 12-month premium subscription for just €49. Also, please check out airportslivetv.com. It's the home of our travel blog. You'll find resort guides along with the best ways to get there, the best things to do when you're there, and some exclusive deals are going on there over the next probably 7 to 10 days. While you're there, if you're thinking about booking a holiday, thinking about booking a hotel, please use the links and the banners on the website, because it does help us massively. We are partnered with Booking.com, On the Beach, and also Jet2 Holidays. We've been Airports Live TV. I'm Adam James. Thank you to each and every one of you for watching us. If you've been watching us live, please do hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. If you're watching us on replay, again, hit the thumbs up and subscribe button. We'll be back with you tomorrow. You never know, you might see me again tonight. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Big love from me. Take care.